Guided Meditation, New Beginnings, the Art of Playful Discovery. Preparation. Find a comfortable space where you won't be disturbed. Though if a pet wanders by or a bird chirps outside, consider it part of the magic. You might choose to sit, lie down, or even stand on your head if that feels delightfully ridiculous today. Take a moment to connect with your breath, but don't make it too serious. Let your breathing be as natural and playful as a child blowing bubbles. Notice how life flows through you without any effort on your part. Setting your intention with childlike wonder. Imagine you're about to embark on the world's most wonderful treasure hunt, except you have no idea what you're looking for. How exciting is that? Ask your heart, what adventure wants to find me today? Don't think too hard about it. The first silly, impossible, or completely random thought that pops up might be exactly what you need to hear. The path of delightful interruptions. Picture yourself walking confidently towards some important destination. Perhaps you're striding purposefully down a path, briefcase in hand, very adult and serious. Suddenly, a squirrel darts across your path. It stops, looks at you with bright, curious eyes, then scampers up a tree and starts chattering, as if it has something very important to tell you. Do you hurry past, focused on your serious destination, or do you stop, smile, and wonder what this little messenger might be trying to share? In this meditation, you choose to stop. You choose curiosity over efficiency. You choose wonder over worry. Becoming a detective of joy. Now imagine yourself as a detective, but instead of solving crimes, you are solving the mystery of life's hidden gifts. Your job is to notice the tiny magical coincidences that happen all around you. Maybe you overhear a stranger on the phone saying exactly what you needed to hear. Maybe you spot a heart-shaped cloud just when you're feeling lonely. Maybe a song comes on the radio that perfectly matches your mood. These aren't coincidences, they are wings from the universe, little love notes scattered along your path. Feel yourself becoming more and more alert to these playful signs. Your inner child is now fully awake, pointing excitedly. Look, did you see that? Wasn't that amazing? The wisdom of getting wonderfully lost. Imagine you're supposed to meet someone for coffee, but you get completely turned around. Instead of panicking, you decide to explore. You wander down a street you've never seen before. You discover a tiny bookshop with cats sleeping in the window. You find a garden where someone has painted inspirational messages on the rocks. You stumble upon a musician playing the most beautiful melody you've ever heard. By the time you find your coffee date, you're buzzing with stories and discoveries. You realize that getting lost led you to find things you never would have discovered on your planned route. Feel how this applies to your life right now. What if the detours and the unexpected turns are actually guiding you towards something wonderful? Dancing with uncertainty. Instead of walking through uncertainty, imagine dancing with it. Put on your favorite song in your mind and let uncertainty be your dance partner. Uncertainty doesn't step on your toes or judge your moves. It spins you around, dips you unexpectedly, and leads you in directions you never thought you'd go. Sometimes you lead, sometimes you follow, but you're always moving together in perfect imperfect harmony. Laugh at the missteps, celebrate the moments when everything flows. Trust that even when you don't know the choreography, your body knows how to move. The gift of beginner's mind. Remember what it feels like to be a 5-year-old trying something for the very first time. The excitement, the curiosity, the complete lack of self-consciousness and self-control. Bring that energy to whatever new beginning you're facing. You don't need to be good at it right away. You don't need to have it all figured out. You just need to show up with the enthusiasm of someone who's about to discover something amazing. Maybe you'll be terrible at first, how wonderfully human. Maybe you'll surprise yourself, how delightfully unexpected. Either way, you're growing, learning, becoming. Questions from the heart of adventure. Now comes the fun part, a playful conversation with yourself. But these aren't the heavy, serious questions that make you feel pressured. These are curious, gentle inquiries, like a friend asking about your exciting travel plans. Settle into the spirit of friendly curiosity and ask yourself, who am I becoming? Not who you think you should be, but who wants to emerge. Maybe you don't know yet. How wonderfully mysterious. Feel into the excitement of discovering yourself as you go. Where is my heart wanting to wander? Listen not just with your mind, but with your whole being. What direction does your spirit feel lighter? What path makes you want to skip instead of trudge? Am I ready for this beautiful leap of faith? Notice that readiness isn't about having everything figured out. It's about feeling that delicious mix of excitement and nervousness that tells you you're about to do something meaningful. How am I being guided right now? Think of those squirrel moments, these perfect songs on the radio, those conversations that seem to happen just for you. What signs has life been sending your way? What would it feel like to truly let go and trust? Imagine releasing your grip on the steering wheel of your life, not to crash, but to discover that there's a wiser driver who's been waiting for your permission to take over. Don't rush to answer these questions. Let them bubble up from somewhere deeper than your sinking mind. Sometimes the answer is a feeling, sometimes it's an image, sometimes it's just a knowing smile. Messages from your joyful spirit. Take a moment to listen for the voice of your most playful, adventurous self. This is the part of you that suggests ice cream for breakfast, that wants to take the scenic route, that believes in magic. What is this joyful spirit trying to tell you about your new beginning? What would it encourage you to try? What rules would it suggest you playfully bend or break? This voice might sound something like, since I'm being guided by spirit, interruptions might lead me to exactly the satisfaction I need. Trust this playful wisdom. It knows things your serious mind has forgotten. Collecting moments of magic. As you prepare to return from this guided meditation, imagine yourself with a special bag for collecting wonderful moments. From now on, you'll be gathering unexpected smiles from strangers, perfect timing that feels like magic, animals that seem to have messages for you, words that appear just when you need them, moments when everything suddenly makes sense. Your new beginning isn't just about achieving goals, it's about becoming someone who notices and celebrates life's daily miracles. Returning with sparkles in your eyes. Take 3 deep, giggly breaths. Wiggle your fingers and toes, maybe stretch like a cat who's just had the most wonderful nap. As you open your eyes, carry this sense of playful curiosity with you. You are ready for new beginning, not because you have all the answers, but because you're excited to discover them. You are a cosmic adventurer, a collector of coincidences, a friend to squirrels and serendipity alike. Your new chapter is beginning and is going to be absolutely delightful in ways you can't even imagine yet. Stay alert for the magic. It's everywhere, waiting for you to notice.